people, where are we going? How are we moving as a people, as a unit? Community-wise, nationwide, internationally, as a people. In the community, specifically the brothers and sisters that share my hue, and not to exclude anyone out, but everybody is welcome if they're righteous and trying to move accordingly as a people and as a unit, as one. And we know what we can do individually. That's been happening, but have we moved forward? We make small gains. There's a lot more intellectually that's out there that we can accomplish. We need to really be educated, folks. That's the foundation of the success. I cannot express that more. I mean, I was a knucklehead coming up, and I was like, la 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 la, yada yada yada. But it gives you that foundation, that intellectual start, a baseline for greatness. And however you want to manipulate it and move forward and parlay it, that's the number one thing. Attack it, enthusiastically. Just attack a goal that you set educationally, and just attack it with vigor, zeal. So that's number one. We also need to have our own media, our own independent media. Now, I have no problem with people who are coming up, young writers and authors and scholars and basically these prodigies of intellectual wealth. But I like to see more people in that field, more educators. How can we get on that path of educating? I know we can do it informally. I mean, but in a format that we can really get some data, true data of ourselves, and not relying on other people's data. We need more scientists. We need more creators. We need more exposure into our consciousness of who we are, and can we delve and dig into our history and just attack it, like I said, and just discover. The deeper you dig, the darker it gets. You know what I'm saying? So don't fall for the okie doke or the banana in the tailpipe. You know what I'm saying? And that's why this critical race theory thing is so important to the conservatives, the MAGA party, the Republican Party. It's almost like a censorship of the history, and you don't want to be reminded of past atrocities, and that's too convenient for you. And why should we go along with that? And I'm not going to go along with it. I will go out and educate myself. So you want to ban books and just go through extreme measures of just being just despicable. Go right ahead. I hope the voters remember this when they go to the polls, because these are the type of people that when they get in these higher offices and higher posts, they're gonna still have that mindset. Can you imagine them with enormous power of being commander-in-chief of this country, president of the United States? That mindset and that thought, and just being so authoritative, and just stamping it, so prejudicially, just authority. There's no room for dialogue. And look, that's hardline. That might work in your party. It's not going to work. It's not the popular thing. It's just a highlight reel of ineptitude and just out of thought, and just your mind is not expanding of greater thoughts. You just still want to go back and still want to be in this petty shame blowback that you want to don't shame us and all this. It's not shaming, man. It's education. It is dialogue that's needed. It is policy change. It's foundation of a republic whose democracy is based on those ideas of just being able to talk and throw your ideas on the forefront. And if a leader or whoever comes out of those two parties, they have the responsibility for America first and not take it to extreme measures to use it for your propaganda because you want to be popular with the MAGA party and dance on the fence with the Central. And it's just fascist. I don't know. But you're dangerous, and it is dangerous. And I can't trust you to be a president. No way. No. You showed your hand. You've been showed your hand. I just wanted to see if it developed even more, manifest itself, and it did. And I'm going to speak out every chance I get. And I'm not going to allow, books not to be read, our children not to be educated properly about their history, and because you're ashamed. Too bad. I'm sorry, but the truth is the truth, and it will not be buried and not be tossed away or burned in any of that. So I will hope that people, the rest of the people who feel that way, feel like, we're being shamed and this, that, and the third. But look, you treat us shamefully for years, and it's almost the same cry that we've been saying. And it's going to go unheard, just like you did not hear our complaints and always said, oh, that was back. I wasn't born back then. But it's not that. It's just the dialogue and the sensitivity of when someone feels uncomfortable due to policy and they don't have a voice to stress, and it's more based off race, and you can tell there's some slanted prejudice there. You have to call it out. So it is what it is. The black man and the black woman need to work together. We really need to work together, man, on building a strong relationship, a foundation of success as a union. And whether you're into other lifestyles, the LGBTQ community and this, that, and whoever, it is what it is. You do what you do. I have no interest in even getting on the topic of what is right or wrong and this, that. I believe my thoughts are my thoughts, and my beliefs are my beliefs, and I respect other people, and I keep it as that. So a little chilly today, but it's good. It was good. Crisp, chilly, a little raw. The East Coast, man, we go through this. This is what we do. We built for it. A little chill, a little wind, a little rain. Slip and slide on the roads a little bit, but you're good. As long as you know how to, hit the whip properly, you can dance with it, you good. But, I don't know, man. My mind is always wondering how to get to the next level in life. I want to live how I live. I want to flex. I want to flex in my own little world, you know what I'm saying? Not to flex and shame anyone else, but I want to be able to do what I want to do in my home, you know? So I'm a homebody of sorts, but I get out. I got to get out too. So, but when I come in, I want to be able to have access to things I want to have access to, you know, over the air, internet, being able to broadcast, upload video content, and the freedom of doing that. The lane that's out there for people to, social media, to be responsible and use it as a tool to not only benefit your career, but as an apparatus to a digital apparatus to have access to things, and you can check in on places in the world and just see how people are living, man, and check on your folks and your ancestors and your people, from the roots, from the origins of where it all started. And it's good to be American, Black American, African American. It's also good to know that my folks, came over here strong and had to do what they had to do to maintain their bloodline, and under the conditions that was forced upon them. And I'm always, as Black History Month, as my tribute, I'm going to always honor them with much respect, because we can all say, well, I wouldn't went through that, yeah, but different eras are different eras. Everybody go through their era, and we still going through it in a certain, in a real way. If you pay attention, it's mentally done, it's systematically still being done. And you can go to the polls, they can ask for your votes, but the same people that keep asking for your votes are still going along with the same program. It gets redundant. Maybe we need some fresh, new blood, politicians, and to listen to the people. Keep Americans first. We seem to come up with a lot of money, when other world issues are being played out in the theater of war, and we give up money just like that, but we asking for our share of all this loot, aid. When we ask for it, it's a problem, or it's a delay, or it's debated, it's pondered, it's this, that, third, and everything. We're used to that. And that's why I say again, when you go to the polls, man, you got to do it on a local level. If you're gonna play the system, and some people you got to go along with the system. I get it, but do your research. Don't let these people put you in a trick bag of thought and think that's okay, and you're still in the same predicament. No, we're letting you know that things are not okay at home, and we would like a percentage of some money too. You know what I'm saying? We're tired of being told we're working on it. No, we need our aid as well. A lot of us need help, man. We work hard in this country. We pay a lot of taxes. We need something. We need some access to some of these institutions, some of these schools, some of these universities, and we need that price cut in half, or whatever the people call it, paid. I'm sorry. The people on the bottom, the people who are low economic resources, they need to get in these schools really ASAP for just a fraction of the cost. I truly stand by that, because these universities got money, and it would make the educational pool between these at-risk, I wouldn't even say at-risk, but these lower economical children that comes out of these communities and have access to schools like Duke University, USC, University of Maryland, Georgetown, George Washington University, just to name a few. They should be having access to these facilities, these resources, so they can create and do what they do. A lot of them want to be broadcasters. A lot of them want to be behind the scenes, engineers, game developers. They want to get into digital media, graphic media. So there's a lot of things, man, that people like to do, and let them do. Give them the helping hand, or just an assist, an alley-oop, so they can get their hand in get in the building to express themselves and share their vision with people who are interested in finding new talent. Businesses, all these businesses should give back more than what they're doing. I mean, if the government is not going to give you back anything, and the government is not insisting that the businesses give them back anything, because the people keep them up in business, they keep them paid. So why not give us back some money? For real. You know what I'm saying? However you do it. Clothing percentage, clothing, you know what I mean? All the new collections, clothing wise, accessories, everything. We need a fraction of the cost. We supported you for years. Without the hip hop community, you'd be maybe, I don't know if you'd still be up there. But you don't want to give us our props. You don't want to acknowledge us sometimes, you know what I mean? I see the models on the runway. Yeah. Rarely I see commercials with, let's say, a black Gucci commercial or during the game or on the computer or whatever. So, I'm just saying, just to me. But I love it though. I love it that we have access. And we should have access, because it's a beautiful thing. And we can parlay it to some, a revenue stream, so be it. Why not? Everybody else do. We can monetize content, and people are checking it out, and people are looking, and the channels are growing, and the talent is exceptional, and that's why the world tunes into people, and that's why subscriber rates go up, and it's a win-win. We're in the digital age, folks. This is it. Embrace it. Parlay it. Get in it. It's, embrace it. That's what we do. That's what we do. Get your business, set it up on your states, wherever you live, wherever you reside. Go online, that government, local government, whatever, how you can get a business, wherever you live at, LLC. But there's a few things, corporations, that you can open up, you can do. You can put it in your name. You can go from there, man, whatever you want to do. So, remember, Joe, separate your business from your personal life. Get your business account, everything set up for your business credit card, everything. And leave that business to the business and your personal to the personal. That's the biggest thing. And then try to get some of these business discounts, these tax breaks, and all kinds of stuff. They got tax break books that you can get. And it's free it's free to the public. All you have to do is contact IRS or whoever, go online or whatever, and see if you can get that book. When you're traveling, you can keep your receipts or whatever. And when you do your taxes and stuff, you can write all that stuff off. In your hotel rooms, and everything's under business. That's what I said. Take advantage of it. Flights, all that, business class, first class, allow all that under your business. I'm telling you. Now, I don't know if you can. If you're in the stock market and your personal, I don't know what you can do as far as. I don't think you can put your business on stock. You can go public and maybe do that, but you're not going to do that. But you need more people. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on what type of business you want to do. Depends on how many employees and shareholders that you want. You decide to go public, you can go public. It's just a risk, but that's why you gotta have investors. But, hey folks, you gotta be self-made, man. Self-made, man. You don't have to worry about anything. You're good. You don't have to have a boss. You don't have to have a supervisor or anybody like that. You're self-made. You're your own boss. We need more millionaires, more billionaires. You know what I mean? We need all that. Scientists, doctors, scholars. Of course, we need athletes. We know that. Cameramen, podcasters, artists, of all nature, artists, you know what I mean? Dancers, actors, everything, the whole arts need to be cultured. Get your kids cultured, man. Take them to the museum so they're free in your city. Take them there. Get them cultured, the zoo. Get them to learn animals. Get them to learn the nature. Get them out there, man. It's better than the PlayStation all day. They can do that all day. They do it on their phones. Get them out there in the real world. So that way they won't be, that way they won't be intimidated by the city. You know what I mean? Let them see what the city has for them. Everything. Everything. So, yeah. Get them in the suburbs, get them out there in meadows and all that, in the countryside and all that, you know what I mean, the back roads and all that. Get them used to all that, man. Fresh air. Let them see the country. Let them see wherever you at, man. Discover your own city. There's hidden gems there. I'm telling you, discover the rivers, little banks and stuff like that, in the parks. Discover your city. You got that phone, take some pictures, man. That's how you can start. You want to make movies? You can start just like that. Just take pictures, plop, 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 video, take pictures, all kinds of stuff. Moments. Get your moments in there. All right? Peace. That's it for me. Keep the money together, man. Keep your money tight. Save your money, man. Got all that disposable income. Save some of that. Bank that money. You need it. Bank it. Sit on that. You don't need to be spending in all these malls every day. Bank the money. Seriously. Find some deals. All right? Peace.